Got two light bulbs here. One has cash in it, the other one doesn't. The light bulb with cash represents those of you who got the Paycheck Protection Program loan, and the one without cash represents those of you who didn't. This video is for those of you who have some cash in your light bulb because you did get a PPP loan. So what do you do now? Hi, I'm Kuhn, CEO of Qnity. Along with my partner Aaron and our team, we help small businesses make better financial decisions. Our mission is to level up the collective financial intelligence for small business owners and managers by making financial information simple, visual, and actionable. So congratulations, you got in on the Paycheck Protection Program and you've got money in the bank, or it's on its way. Now what? Well, our team had multiple conversations this week with business owners about how to handle their PPP funds. One business owner who called us had about $500,000 deposited into his bank account on Thursday. His plan was to have his staff come off unemployment and rehire them beginning on Monday, even though he couldn't open his business. His understanding of the program was that that's what he was supposed to do. That could have been a disaster and definitely wasn't the best way to optimize PPP funds. Another small business owner who called us was considering not accepting PPP funds because he can't reopen his business right now, and he thought he had to use all the funds within the next 8-week period. If you received a PPP loan or will be receiving one soon, we've created a 9-grid for you to follow along in this video with 3 things and what to do now. If you're not familiar with the 9-grid, it's a visual thinking tool that we use at Qnity to plan projects, organize thoughts, and solve problems. You can use a 9-grid for mind mapping, step-by-step processes, and storyboarding, and much more. So here's the 3 things to do now if you received or are receiving a PPP loan. Number 1 is cash flow management. Don't spend these funds until you have a system in place to track your cash flow management. This will help you optimize total funds and optimize spending within the forgiveness period. Don't be loose about it. Put it into a structured but simple spreadsheet model. Ensure you document and track all spending so that you have impeccable records when you submit for loan forgiveness. Number 2, create a spending plan. To optimize forgiveness, 75% of the funds should be used for payroll and 25% for rent, mortgage interest, and utilities. Figure out what those totals are. Sounds simple, but it's a step that's easily skipped. What is the total of your 75% of your loan? What's the total of 25% of your loan? Set up a cash flow manager to account for these totals and track your spending accordingly. Third, really important, is to create a staffing plan. To optimize forgiveness, 75% of the funds should be earmarked for payroll. You need a plan. You may not have an exact reopen date yet, but you can still create a plan. Identify payroll for leadership, and strong leadership is vital to coming back, so prioritize for these and make sure that's part of bringing your team back to work. Contact each members of your team one-on-one to find out what their thoughts are on returning to work, getting details. You can't assume people will be willing or able to return to their previous schedules. Some people might not feel safe returning. Some people's availability may have changed due to childcare. Some people might want to work more to make up for lost income. You need to know what you have here. Okay, so here is the completed 9-grid. Create a cash flow manager, create a spending plan, and a staffing plan. Plan 3 vitally important things to do before using your PPP funds. Reach out and ask for help if you need it. It's crucial to use these funds wisely. Our mission is to level up the collective financial intelligence for small business owners and managers, helping you make better financial decisions by making financial management simple, visual, and actionable. Please subscribe to the Qnity YouTube channel and pay this information forward by sharing it with other small businesses and small business owners that you care about. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. We love to hear from you. Don't lose hope. We'll get through this together. Thank you for listening, and I hope you found this information helpful.